Hello everyone, welcome to the Metal Galaxy YouTube channel where we bring reviews, interviews and the metal news into your living room. And here we are with Mondo Generator, who warmed up to Columbia Hall and played a great show at DesertFest. Welcome guys.
Thank you.
And you like short words like fuck it, shoot it, like very short titles. So can you very shortly, with a slang or slogan, introduce yourself?
I'm fucking John.
I'm Shoot It Mike.
I'm Dirty Dick Nick.
Nice! So we have Dirty Nick, shooting, and fuck.
Yeah.
That's the part I got. Awesome. So we got the names right. Let's go straight into your music. You come from the late 90s. And the late 90s were where, well, we have to name it, where Nickelback was starting, racing to fame. And yeah, it was a follow-up, this whole movement on old school rock. So...
Nickelback.
I never heard of them.
Exactly, so you're Mondo Generator, so can you tell me how you made an impact on the American scene but worldwide as well, and what makes you different than Bon Jovi, like the old school rock bands?
I think it's mostly by ignoring Nickelback.
You don't like them?
Do the opposite.
Yeah. I mean, you know, they do something for like all the bros out there. I mean, it's better than them being pissed off. It's like they got something happy to listen to, so good for them. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Nickelback.
So you're all pissed and angry,
Yes,
basically.
pretty much.
Canadian bands, we go for a Voivod.
Nice.
DOA. No Nickelback.
No Nickelback.
No means no.
No means no.
I love Nickelback. I'm
Do
getting
you really?
my button.
You really love Nickelback?
I like, but I must say that you, Mondo Generator, have something else. It's much more straightforward, I think, to the face, much more, I think, nicer to listen when you're angry or to process. I think
Sure.
you're like the better band. But then,
We're a making love kind of band.
Slow jam.
Angry Love. Angry Love.
We're really into it, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not great.
And then I'm wondering, what can you tell us about the American rock scene?
I don't know if there is an American rock scene. There's a lot of bands from America, but I don't know if there's a scene coming from any city like there once upon a time was from so many different eras of music, you know? Like LA with Black Flag and Fear and X and all these great bands, and Germs, and then later on Seattle with Sub Pop and bands. There's no like scene. I don't think that's there's a lot of desert bands, but a lot of them are gone and a lot of them moved away, and so I don't know if there's a real scene where there's clubs to play and all these bands are playing. There's a scene somewhere. We're just older now. We don't know where that is.
Yeah, I'm sure it's still happening. Like, why would it not be?
There's got to be a scene somewhere.
Yeah, when you're a young kid and you just want to rock out, like, you're gonna find a way.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
Every once in a while, I might come across something where I feel like, oh shit, maybe there's a scene happening. I think it's out there. You just gotta search for it.
And as kids these days, like I'm in my 50s now, and I don't know where the scene is with the younger 20-year-olds and stuff like that. They're rocking, but I hope there is a scene.
There is a scene, but it's also interesting that shifting like to ghost, fall beat, and then you have as well, how do you say, not real rock fans. So it's super nice to see this afternoon to see true rock fans, and
A
especially
little more authentic experience.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, rock's never gonna go away.
It's
There's
always
just-
been underground. I would say it's always a select.
We like it underground.
Yeah,
It's
that's the best.
the people that really love it and search out for us, the people who we want to play for.
That's the best. So let's now start about the beginnings. So Nick, you have been in Queen of AIDS as well, other bands. What made in 2004 to be Mondo Generator your solo project, and what fulfills you in this very band?
I I love it because it's something I always can do, and there's it can't be, there's no way I can be fired from it. No, I love it because it's good music and music I love to play, and Mike writes some great music stuff. I put some lyrics to it. We both write some songs and stuff, and our new drummer Jonathan Garrett is killing that shit. So we have a great band, and I Queens was fun, but that was 20 years ago, and and it's a different band now, and it's not my concern anymore. This is what I want to do, and I play in other bands, but I play in other bands when we're not doing this, and so it's Mondo's great, and we want to continue and make a new record and continue on.
Great. So, how did you find the two other jams? How did you join Mike, Mondo Generator?
So I joined, it was like a long time ago. It was like
A long time ago.
12, 13 years ago, something like that. And I think I had a mutual friend who was a photographer that was taking pictures of a different band I was in, and she was like, "Oh, Mondo Generator is looking for a guitar player." So I was like, "All right, well, I'll send Nick a message," because I had met him before, but we weren't as close as we are now, obviously. But I knew him, and I was just like, "Hey, bro, I heard you're looking for a guitar player. Let me know." And then I didn't hear anything for like 2-3 weeks, and then it was just like, "All right, bro, can you come to rehearsal tomorrow? Here's 26 songs." And I was working at the time, so the night before went through it as best as I could. And I kind of, in hindsight, I look back and I'm like, man, I kind of faked my way through that. But the next day we jammed and it went really good. And then afterwards went for pizza and beers. And Nick was saying like, "Oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, got all these plans." I'm like, "Oh, that sounds cool." I'm like, "So should I come back?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, you're in the band." I'm like, "All right, nobody told me." But
It's the
I'm
best
down.
rock and roll experience.
Yeah, I'm down, and that was a start, and I've been here ever since.
And for you?
Well, I got a text message about 8 weeks ago.
So you're laying in bed, rolled in your cover?
Yeah, I was butt naked, and Mike texted me. And their previous drummer had a commitment, and they asked if I could do the tour.
Oh, nice. So how are you finding to tour and to drum for Mondo Generator?
Love it, man.
I can elaborate on that because when Mike, our previous drummer, who shredding drummer, we had a great band. It was awesome. But he couldn't be here, and we were bummed. And I'd seen John a bunch of times. We were friends. And I told Nick, I'm like, "Dude, we should." I didn't know if he was available. I was like, "Let's just try." And he came out to the desert. We had one rehearsal before the tour. He knew all the songs. He just killed it. And we were just like, "Fuck yeah."
See you in Italy.
Yeah, pretty much.
I wouldn't say that you are here like for 8 weeks. You play like fluently everything, and like it's super interesting. You don't see your face, so I think.
And honestly, they could fire me and just replace me with some other dude with long hair, and then.
But I took a picture of your head. I was so proud of it. Finally, I know how you are. Here we have an interview now, and now
Two
everyone.
eyes, a teeth, and 2 holes in my nose.
Let's now ask something very random. How do you make ethical choices in that?
Difficult.
Ethical.
Ethical.
Any ethical choices you make.
I don't know if I've made it. No, I think everybody's got a moral compass, and you do what you think is right. You don't do the shit that you don't think's right to do.
What are ethical
Good
choices?
decisions. Things to think out,
You just don't fuck people over.
Yeah.
You kind of just live by that. I think that's not as ethical.
I don't think you have to try to do that. Like, if you're a good dude to begin
Don't
with.
kill anyone.
Don't stab
You're gonna be alright.
unless you have to.
So I'm going to survive this interview, right? I won't be murdered here in the victim.
Watch out for trains.
You're on the good list.
Yay!
That was Ryan Good who walked by. Drummer of Bryant Bureau Trio. Stoner. This is the late Mr. Ryan.
Okay, the last 4 years you have been releasing quite a lot, such as Live at Bronson, Fuck It, Shooter's Bible, We Stand Against You, and live albums. What was the drive behind the creativity, and is there as well a recurring theme?
We just kind of recorded a bunch of stuff and recorded a record, put it out, and then we recorded another record, put it out, and we had we were doing lots of touring, so our label was like, hey, you want to put out a live record, so we did that. Shooter's Bible was, I found old drum tracks from a previous record that already came out, so I found these raw drum tracks from the first session of that, and the lockdowns were happening, so I kind of just dumped them into Pro Tools and recorded the bass and guitar and vocals on it.
So the
just
drummer,
for something fun to do. Now Shooter's Bible.
So the
Like,
drummer
I gotta
was
do this record because I'm bored as hell, and so I just did that.
cool. So the drummer was quite productive.
It was an old drummer. It was an old drummer, just like this old demos we did for, not demos, but we recorded the record twice, and the first time I recorded it didn't turn out. So I found the raw drum tracks and just did them, dumped them in the tools, and just did all the bass and all the guitars and the vocals, and just something for fun. And Gabrielle from HPS said, I'll put it out. I said, okay, just put it out.
Yeah, and by the way, the Live at Bronson, we didn't even know that they were
They were
recording.
recording it, yeah.
We had no idea. We got home from tour and they're like, hey, you guys want to put out a
We would
live
play
record?
way better on that had we known.
And apparently they were recording that show and they sent us the tracks and it was like, cool, let's do it. By the way, they were recording. So there might be another follow-up live record.
Nice.
Yeah.
You liked live albums?
I love live records. Well, I love going to shows.
I love Motörhead, No Sleep Till Hammersmith. That's a good live record. Cramp, Smell of Female. That's another great record. Live at the Peppermint Lounge.
I must maybe see it, but with Motörhead for me, I saw one of the last shows at Fort Rock in
They
2000.
did it here, huh? The last show's here at Columbia Hall.
Yeah, a bit before, like I saw them in Fort Rock, so 3 weeks.
But the very last show Motörhead ever did was
Yeah.
here at this venue.
Crazy.
Ever.
So let me dive here at
This is
DesertFest.
the last show we ever did was at Columbia Hall.
Columbia. Oh my God. So you were playing on the very stage that Lemmy played.
I played here with Motörhead. Mondo Generator opened up for Motörhead on the stage.
Whoa, crazy.
Yeah.
Insane. That was a show to be. So if we could try time travel, this would be a show, I
It was
think.
like 2016 or something like that. 20, maybe even earlier. I don't remember.
Earlier, I think.
Yeah, 2016 was already gone, huh?
Yeah, 2014, I think.
We played here after he died with Motörhead. Just kidding. Lemmy was the best.
Yeah.
2007, I mean. It was on the Inferno tour. And, yeah, it was amazing. We did 8 shows in Germany. And Lemmy was the best guy in the world. Joe Campbell.
Yeah, he was
Amazing.
the word.
Mickey D, amazing. Everybody was super nice to us, and we just enjoyed the hell out of it. But I believe one of the last shows we did with them was here.
Lemmy was like really rock and roll, doing whatever he wants and
Amazing.
playing
And he was a
music.
gentleman too, he was super nice to everybody, you know, he was a good guy. Amazing person.
Yeah, definitely.
Highly missed.
I had him on my bucket list of things, so I was so glad I saw him. And it's a pity I never spoke to him, but at least I saw him. That's like something.
You got to see Motörhead. Oh yes.
He was a legend. So that was. Let's go back to you. You played here at DesertFest again at Columbia Hall. How do you feel about DesertFest? Do you like the festival, apart that you're here again?
It's great. It's pretty cool. Fun time.
We're from the desert.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's crazy to be from the desert and go so far away to a desert festival,
Nice.
which is makes you feel like you're at home.
Let's now talk about albums versus EPs. Which is the better ones to release? Because I saw you have released before EPs and now it's albums.
Our own stuff with me.
Yeah.
Well, I prefer the albums, you know, but I think people today are maybe more EP or songs to download. They download one song maybe.
I think people unfortunately have the attention span of 10 seconds.
And I'm into records. Like I listen to full records, and I like to listen to an album, an LP, because you have to listen again, turn it over. start listening again. A CD, sometimes you forget you're working on your car and you have a CD on and the CD's over. Oh shit, I forgot it was even over. But a record, you have to like, oh, it's over. Side one, you have to start listening again and turn over to side two. So you start listening again and focusing on it. And
It's more of a commitment.
I think records were like, when I was a kid, it was for partying. Music was like partying, it went hand in hand. The gatefold, you chop up your weed, you roll a joint while you're reading the lyrics and listening to their songs. And you're rolling your joints in the gatefold, and then CDs came out and we're chopping up lines of coke. And now it's digital. What do? We do acid and we go digital, man. To get out there, you know, we get involved in the fiber optics of it all.
So the next Mondo
The Matrix, we get into the Matrix.
Yeah, definitely. Spotify is as well important with all
I download my modem and I upload some sound software. I get in there.
So,
Smoke some crypto and get into it.
so the next music will be, you can say hi to the camera.
Hi, camera.
There is the camera.
Oh, there's a camera.
We have here the tour manager. You're happy with the show?
I am.
Yeah, let's interview him for a while. That'll be fun. Fun take on.
Thank you, Mike, for this. I really needed it.
Great. Let's go to where we. Oh yeah, the next song will be a EP or album.
I think it'd probably be an album.
Yeah, an album.
Like, we got a lot of material that's in the can that we just, for whatever reason, haven't had a chance to do. But
Nice.
we'll get back to him. I think we'll make a lot of noise. And I'm excited about it.
I'm excited as well. I just discovered Mondo Generator. Apologize, I discovered first Nickelback, but here you are correcting this mistake. And it's a great band actually. Like, I love the rock and roll vibe, but it's also so simple. Like with the song, fuck it, it's amazing. It's short. So with this, we are coming to an end. Thank you so much for the interview, guys.
Yeah.
You're all right.
And yeah,
Appreciate
You give good interview. You're all right.
thank you. And for the viewers, support Mondo Generator, buy their album, buy their shit, basically.
Buy it.
Buy it.
Steal it.
And subscribe as well.
Steal it. Buy it. Wherever you get it, just get it.
See you.